There will be fewer and fewer jobs that a robot cannot do better. What to do about mass unemployment? This is going to be a massive social challenge. And I think ultimately we will have to have some kind of universal basic income. I don't think we're going to have a choice.
Universal basic income.
Universal basic income, I think it's going to be necessary.
So it means that unemployed people will be paid across the globe.
Yeah.
Because there is no job, machine, robot is taking over.
That's simply and I want to be clear that these are not things that I think that I wish would happen. These are simply things that I think probably will happen. And since if my assessment is correct and they probably will happen, then we need to say, what are we going to do about it? And I think some kind of a universal basic income is going to be necessary. Now, the output of goods and services will be extremely high. So with automation, there will come abundance. There will be almost everything will get very cheap. I think the biggest. I think we'll just end up doing a universal basic income. It's going to be necessary. The harder challenge, much harder challenge, is how do people then have meaning? Like a lot of people, they derive their meaning from their employment. So if you don't have, if you're not needed, if there's not a need for your labor, what's the meaning? Do you have meaning? Do you feel useless? That's a much harder problem. There will be fewer and fewer jobs that a robot cannot do better. What to do about mass unemployment? This is going to be a massive social challenge. And I think ultimately we will have to have some kind of universal basic income. I don't think we're going to have a choice. Universal.
Shalom. Call Halam La Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Haracha Akodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth and sincerity. They steered us well and they rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect. May the blessing of election be upon your house. It's the brother Zion Amawan coming at you with another lesson. To feed the lambs to the Holy Spirit. Haracha Akodash. Lord willing, this lesson is edifying and to the point. All right. And in this lesson, we're going to get into universal basic income and you. All right. Universal basic income and you. All right. So as you can see, you heard it from the devil's mouth. All right. Universal basic income. All right. Is going to be basically USDR. That is going to be the name of the currency. All right. And with this digital currency, because mind you, this is a digital dollar. A universal basic income is not like what you think it is. It isn't like a stimulus check or something like that. Not at all. It's digital. It's digital dollars, digital revenue, man. All right. And it's going to be issued monthly. All right. And there will be stipulations. That's what he didn't talk to you about. That's what he didn't mention. He said it's going to happen. It's going to be necessary. But you know, what he's basically saying is prophecy. All right. And we're going to get into that. But let's get into right here. The social credit system and you. All right. But this lesson is going into the universal basic income, because the universal basic income in the social credit system, which is CSQR-SM, all right, those are classifications, all right, and, you know, they are both hand in hand, all right, the social credit system and the universal basic income. You know how you have a credit score you're going to have a social credit score because money is going to be digital. All right. But let's just get into it. All right. This is a very big article. We're just going to skim and we're going to just touch on certain points. Lord willing, I leave the link in the description. This is above top secret, the social credit system, CSQR-SM and U. You can read it. All right. And everything that Elon Musk is saying is indefinitely, it's gonna happen, man. All right. And this is gonna happen in the time of a financial reset. Now, in order to get this universal basic income, you will be classified in different types of classifications. All right. There is a S class, a C class, a R class, and a Q class. Okay. Each class within the CSR Q-SM software app has the specific parameters. Each class contains dozens of metrics and variables. Listed below is the most basic. All right, so now you got the common class. The amount of accounts, 7.1 billion or 95.5% of the population of humans. All right, so that's the common folk. That's the useless eaters. Those are the uncertain ones. Those are the, I just want to have a party and I just want to live my life normal. Let's get back to living normal again. And let's just do what we did before. That is, so, those are the sheeple. Those are the people that is being led to the slaughter, man. And a lot of those are Jake. Now, this is worldwide, y'all. This ain't just the U.S. This is global. This is not going to be, oh, yeah, man, it's just America doing it and then everybody else not. Like, no, this is global. Do you see that? You know what I'm saying? Do you see that number right there? 7.1 billion? That's the world. All right. Now, you can look right here. I ain't about to say that word, but you know that. Is it required? Yes. All right. Booster shots? Yes. 2 or more. Asset limitations. With this universal basic income, you will have asset limitations. Because I remember Klaus Cotton Swab, he said that you're going to own nothing and be happy, man. All right. And those limitations is no greater than $5,000 USDR net worth at any given time. All right. So that nice little Benz that you got in the driveway, Esau finna take that motherfucker, man. Esau finna take that motherfucker. Everybody gonna be a prisoner in their own damn house. Like on that movie, what's that movie? Songbird. This gonna be on some Songbird type shit. For all you brothers that haven't watched Songbird, watch Songbird. Hey man, I'm telling you, like, they was like Jacob's Trouble, like they showing you like right there, like, yo, this how y'all gonna be living in the near future. But it says no greater than $5,000 USDR. Account limitations. Yes. So all of that, I got $250,000 in my account. That's over with. Because if you're not the elites, if you're not in their inner circle, if you're not in their immediate family, you ain't getting shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not finna own nothing. You're not finna have, an endless bank account. They're gonna control all of that, man. All right, to furtherly keep you a slave. See, like this universal basic income, okay, this social credit system, this is the end game. All right. everybody that get down with this is already showing you and telling you what? That, they have chosen their allegiance, man. Okay? So you can't have no more than $1,000 USDR. You can't even have $1 over. Okay? You even have a carbon score, which restricts travel and food consumption. So all of them full pantries is a wrap. So right here we got the sovereign class, right? The sovereign class, okay, the amount of accounts is 7 to 8 million, or 0.1% of humans. The elites, all right? They don't have to get, see that? Required, no. Booster shots, no. Asset limitations, no. No ceiling for total net worth. Account limitations, no. Bank account has no limit. Carbon score, no. No score is calculated or enforced. So that's the elites. All right? That is the elites. All of the banking families, their peoples, their confidants, their lackeys, their whatever. The elites. All right? Starting with these banking families. All right? Because the elites is really, these top banking families, starting with the Rothschilds on down, man. All right. So this sovereign class, all right, they don't have no limitations. All right, there's nothing capping their net worth. There's no ceiling. It's gonna be like Hunger Games, when you had the really, really elite and the really, really poor. It's gonna be like that. And all the common folk gonna be stuck in their damn house, and robots gonna be serving them until they turn on them. All right, now you have the restricted class. The amount of accounts is 250 million, or 3.36% of humans. You got to get it, that is required. The booster shots required 3 or more. Asset limitations, yes, no greater than $1,000 net worth at any given time. The account limitations, yes, bank account cannot exceed $500 USDR. Now, in these days, things is going to appear very cheap. Things is going to be very, things is going to be dirt cheap, man. Because hyperinflation is going to rise up to where things is going to be extremely expensive, to the point where you can't even buy it. People's just going to steal it. It's going to get like that. Okay? And then the financial collapse is going to crash, and they're going to erect a digital monetary system. Okay? And they're going to usher in a universal basic income, but that have to be used through what? The MOTB. To where it'll be loaded. If you want to get my drift, watch that movie Ncome with Justin Timberlake, and you'll get my drift. Watch that movie Ncome with Justin Timberlake. All right, that's what the universal basic income is going to look like. All right, inflation can happen throughout the day. They can tell you, yo, this coffee was 4 credits or 4 USDR. Now it's 10 USDR. Like, damn, like the person before me just paid $4 USDR for that coffee. Why am I paying $10 now? Because you have had a bad social credit score, or, you're not a good citizen to the new founding fathers, so you have a tax. They can do whatever they want in that day, man. But guess what? 95.5% of that population, the common folk, a lot of them, they're going to agree with it. And you really don't even need 95.5% of the population. You really need 75% of the population to say, you know what, we want to follow what these elites are doing. We think the universal basic income is a good thing, and we're going to follow it. All you need is 75% of people that say that. That's it. You know what I'm saying? The other 25% is outweighed by that 75%. But all it takes is 75% of the earth to be down with it. And they'll usher it in today. You know, that's why they're trying to make it to where it's a good thing. But, you know, they're going to create a scenario to where it would have to be implemented. All right? Why you think Elon Musk is building all these fucking robots? Why are all these robots just coming out of nowhere? Okay? Taking our jobs. It's to back you into a corner to where you would have to take the universal basic income. All right? Because your landlord and everybody, they going to be down with it. The whole system and all that, because they want to get their money, right? Okay? Everything going to be owned by the elites. So, you know, all of these systems that's going to be created is going to be through this digital monetary system. So if you don't get the MOTB, you ain't going to have no house. You ain't going to eat. You ain't going to have nothing. But Yahweh Shema Shah said that his servants going to eat and his servants going to drink. His servants going to rejoice. And everybody else, they going to be hungry and all that. Are we going to be in the midst thereof? Yeah. We going to be tested? Yeah. But Yahweh Shema Shah got us, man. All right, so we got this quarantine, and we're going to get into some scriptures, man. Matter of fact, man, let me just get into one. All right. Let's just get into one right quick. I don't want to just keep it just on that article. I got 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so cheap upon the earth. You see? So at this time of this universal basic income, all right, people be like, woo, now I can finally relax and, you know, and just have a burger. Everybody that took the MOTV, they gonna use it for a certain amount of time, and then Perils is gonna, Perils is going to engulf them, man. All right. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. You know? All right, so, you know what I'm saying, they're going to get those birth pains. Okay? They're not focusing on Yahweh Shema Shah, they're focusing on Egypt. You know? When you focus on Egypt, you get carnality, man. You know? Everything on this side is temporal and vain. You know? Let's go to Ecclesiastes 12 and verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. You see? Those grinders are the jobs. They're going to be few, you know, because robots and AI is on the rise. You can already buy a Tesla robot right now for like 20,000, I think, like 20 or 30,000. You know, you can buy a Tesla robot. Celebrities got one. Kim Kardashian got one. These damn streamers, this Kai Sanat, he got like 2 of them. You know, so, you know, you can buy a robot right now. And, you know, and that robot can be a fucking maid and pick up the house and do tasks and go to the grocery store for you and shit. And this thing is like 400 pounds and like 6'3". Like, this thing will turn on you. Hey, you know, but it's prophecy. All right. So the only workers that's going to be so-called essential in that day is going to be AI and robots. All right. Literally, because you won't have nothing to do. You already manning a machine, so it's going to be a machine running a machine. You know, everything is going to be ran by robots. You know, but also, what I'm saying, it says that the windows be darkened. You know, it ain't going to be the truth. You know what I'm saying? The truth not going to be on the earth no more. The truth is going to be going. All right, the famine of the word. You know, that's why it's going to be darkened, because this word is light. You know, that's why if you do not speak according to this word, it's because there's no light in you. You know, so this word is bringing light. You know, and those windows are going to be darkened. It ain't going to be no truth. You know, the Lord is going to shut the door on the grace period, man. All right, and He just going to let this place have it. You know, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. So Yahweh Shema Shah gonna bring the judgment, man. All right, point blank, period. All right, but this universal basic income, okay, is gonna lead to the MO to the T to the B. And let me get that in the blue letter. And then we'll close out Revelation 13:16. And Lord willing, I'll do a part 2 on this, because this article, it goes into a lot. Revelation 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. You see, so it already tells you that everybody gonna have to be faced with this. All right, and you're gonna have a remnant that's not going for it. All right, 1/3 of our people not going for it. You know, we just pray and hope that Yahweh Shema Shah put the spirit on us to take the guillotine. You know, or so just to come and beam us up. All right, however the Lord decide to do it. You know, but if I got to be beheaded, put the spirit on me to get beheaded, because there's a harsh consequence for taking this MOTB. All right, because when you get into that word mark, okay, it's going into grapho. All right, and grapho also is going into charagma and charax. But grapho is what I wanted to to touch on, is that it's going to have all your personal information in it, man. All right, matter of fact, let's just get it right quick. For all the Israelites coming in and stuff, let's just get it. Mark. Grapho, right?
Strong's G 1125. Grapho.
Right. To write with reference to form of the letters, to delineate or form letters on a tablet, parchment paper, or other material, to write with reference to the contents of the writing, to express in writing characters, to commit to writing things not to be forgotten, write down, record. You hear that? So this universal basic income is going to be on your C-hip, is what I'm telling you, man. All right, just like what I mentioned in the beginning of the lesson. All right, so this is serious. All right, This is the end game. Okay, so this is the time to what? Get our houses in order. All right, and this is the time to continue to have that Passover spirit, man. Okay, that spirit, of reconciliation, man. That spirit of repenting. Okay, still have that Passover spirit. All right, that sense of remorse, man. All right. Okay, because Yahweh Shema Shai draw to those of a nigh and broken heart. And you better be sincere about it. Because if the Lord dealing with you, if Yahweh Shema Shai dealing with you, you're going to be sincere anyway. But to get back to the point, your universal basic income isn't going to be a stimulus check. It's going to be on a MOTB. It's going to be on a C-hip, on that little thing, that grain of rice, man. All right? So, Lord, one of this lesson is edifying. I want to give infinite honors, praises, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us the truth and sincerity. They steered us well, and they rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect. May the blessing of election be upon your house. We on the next one. Abaratazai. Shalom.